So yesterday at work, it comes up in conversation where my coworker's like, I'm an 8.5 out of 10. So then I'm like, yeah, me too. And he's like, Grace, be realistic. So I'm like, okay, fine, I'm an 8. And he's like, no, be realistic. And so he's basically implying that I'm a 6.5, right? And I was getting really mad about this, and I found myself trying to prove my value to him, right? And he's saying like that he thinks Ice Spice and Madison Beer are a 10, right? And then I'm saying like, well, you're comparing me to how I look right now. Like, I show up to work and I look kind of uggo because it's not the job where you're going to be showing up looking like a supermodel wearing your best outfit, okay? So I was like to him, like, I will admit, I do not look my best at work, but you don't know what I look like outside of work. I look better. And this is where I realized I was like, I gotta stop. Because then I pull up this picture of me before when I used to have long hair and I show it to him and I'm like, this is not a 6.5. And I'm literally like freaking out. And he does this stuff on purpose. He like says things to me to rage bait me, right? I'll just show you guys a picture of me. Like, this is what I look like now. Here's another picture of what I look like now. Come on, I'm an 8, okay? And so another thing that happened where I was like, okay, I gotta stop, right? Was that how he was like, if you really want to rate someone, you got to put all these people in the town, you know, in a line, no makeup on and no clothes on, and rate them, right? And so I'm thinking like the way for me to get him to see my value and to, you know, see that I'm actually an 8, right, is to say this. But I didn't say this, guys, because I'm a professional. I'm at work. This is obviously inappropriate to say, right? And so because of my sensory issues, I started wearing this tank top that I hemmed into a bra. So it's kind of like my fake bra, right? And because I'm modest now, it looks like I'm flat-chested, guys, but I'm not. And I got this new boyfriend, and he literally said to me, like, when I met you, like, I thought that you were flat-chested. And then sometimes he'd be like, I can't believe you're not flat-chested, because he really thought that I was. Because I guess that's how I present myself, okay? But I'm not actually. And so I'm thinking in my mind, like, he thinks that I'm flat-chested, but if he knows that I'm not, like, he will see that my rating can go up, and I'm not a 6.5. So I was really tempted to be like, no, I'm not flat-chested, by the way. But I wasn't going to say that because I'm a professional. So I didn't say that, and it made me realize that you shouldn't be trying to prove your worth to somebody. You need to know your worth and know that you are made in God's image. And then I just had to tell him, you know, you only need one person to want to be your husband. You only need one person to want to be your wife, because he was saying things like, well, you know, there's like a general consensus on what the average person finds attractive, right? But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because you only need one person to find you attractive and to like you. Anyways, today then, like, since he says stuff like make me bad, he's like, I'm gonna start calling you G Diddy or G Steen. And I'm like, then I'm gonna start calling you a 6.5 loser. And he's like, oh, that 6.5 really got to your head. But guys, it's okay. I know that I'm an 8. Please don't comment that I'm ugly, okay? I know I don't look that good now, but I can look better than this.